Last 3 months have been difficult for all of us. Between the pandemic and now recent images of deadly encounters are not easy to witness. As Kendria LaFleur reports, it's taking a toll on mental health, especially in the Black community.
Their faces and names, part of a growing list of those killed over the years, in what many would argue shows the mistreatment of Black people in America.
The trauma and the terror from the past doesn't go away. Trauma is carried on throughout generations.
Between this and a pandemic, crisis therapist Reginald LaMelle says it can take a toll on your mental health, especially for some of the youngest in America.
We live in a world where we're creating an opportunity for these kids to never feel safe. So they are always operating on a level of anxiety or angst. And that in turn, over a long period of time, is trauma in itself. And it's nothing that dissipates in a little time. Imagine these young Black kids who have now witnessed, in a matter of months, multiple deaths of Black males, of Black females, and their parents may not be able to protect them. And now they can't even depend on the people who are sworn to protect them. That in itself is another trauma on top of trauma.
Experts say it's an example of collective trauma, where traumatic events impact an entire society. While it's hard, LaMelle says people can cope by being vulnerable and expressing their feelings in a healthy way. Talk to someone you trust and remember your feelings are valid.
A trusted person that you can sit with alone in a quiet space where you feel safe, first and foremost, and you feel like you can trust that person to hold tight what you're trusting them with, right? And just try to process that information, that grief, that sadness, that anger, that frustration. And if you can't find a mental health practitioner, find a mentor, find a teacher that you trust.
In Lafayette, Kendria LaFleur, KATC TV3.